YouTube, hello, welcome to the Tavern. My name is Drell, I'm your Tavern Master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Genshin Impact Episode 73, Chronicles and Hangouts. For context, this episode was initially recorded September 11th, 2024, and in it, we do quite a bit. To start, we do some minor stuff before checking out Dodoco's Boom-Bastic Escapades, a little mini event that went live at the time, and since it was day one, only the first level was unlocked. So that's part of it. Next, we then do some more exploration and small world quests in Natlan, after which we do some more exploration and unlocking some more like tribal some of the tribal features in Natlan before doing the Tribal Chronicles for the Children of Echoes, as well as the Tribal Chronicles for the People of the Springs. Only the first parts of them, and not finishing off the last bit of either of them. And then we finish off the stream with a couple of endings in Sayu's Hangouts, because we haven't done a Hangout in a long time. But yeah, not much else to say past that. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Past that, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later. Hello, Twitch and YouTube. Welcome, everyone. My name is Drell. I'll be your Tavern Master today. Thank you all for joining me here at the Tavern. Grab a drink, pull up a chair. Let's enjoy today's show. Welcome, Sketch. How you doing today? But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Today we're focusing on Genshin, as I said yesterday. Going to be doing the new event that just went live, Dodoco's Boom-Bastic Escapades. So we go stopping in Mondstadt, and then once that's done, we'll be doing some world quests and some Clan Chronicles stuff. So that'll be fun. First, commissions.
Thank you for
Perfect. Let's go do some boss hunting really quick, and then we'll head to Mondstadt. I should probably also switch it out, Lumine, for Farina, because Farina is actually a really good character to have for this boss fight. Damn it! I exited too quickly.
I have high hopes for the...
There we go. Man, Ganyu got wrecked that battle. Heal up. And then I should... Well, I'll just keep her in. And then we'll go fight the fat... Tepetlosaurs, Kaholosaurs, Amutosaurs, I think? I might be wrong. I can't remember what the name of this species is. It evades me. There we go. Yikes. Freaking owl. It looked like there was more stuff to this cavern, but I probably was just overthinking. Yeah, it's really not that big. I wasn't sure if there'd be more stuff over here, so I thought I'd look, but there really isn't much. Which is fine.
Strike a pose! Ah.
If I remember correctly... We'll just do this really quick, because why not? There's Celestia over there. I don't think I have many... Okay, I don't. So let's go over to here. We'll make some condensed resin. And then we'll switch off Farina for Lumine and head to Mondstadt. I haven't done many boss fights this week. Alright, firstly, switch out Lumine into Farina's place.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
And we'll go over to here. Two Knights of Favonius, huh? Phonia and who? Come on, Phonia, come on. Don't you want to be the first player to have experienced the marvel that is Dodoco's Boom-Bastic Escapades? Go on, you know you want to. All new combat mode that's more flexible than ever before, allowing you not only to achieve pinpoint and precision demolition, but also outsmart crafty enemies while you're at it. How could that not be an absolute blast? How about no? Just because you spend all day fantasizing about bombs doesn't mean the rest of us do too. Heck, helping you out by getting the prototype and tabletop game up and running already counts as some serious overtime. All I want to do now is order some takeout from Good Hunter, then return to the comfort of my humble abode. By the time it arrives, I'll have just finished the last of the laundry, and it'll finally be time to kick back and relax. As for this new boom shaka-lacking game of yours, well, next time we're on shift together, I might give it a go. If I'm already bored out of my mind, what harm could it do anyway? Did you just say the words new and game together in the same sentence? Paimon's curious now. Could we take a look? Wait a minute. Is that you, Honorary Knight, and their helper in white? You're actually here. What are the chances? I remember now. You're the bombaholic. You know who I am, Honorary Knight? I must have really left an impression during Annihilate the Invasive Anglers. Even you've heard about me? I promise I won't let you down. Recently, I've been making ongoing improvements to the formula and design of my bombs, striving to narrow the gap between me and the Spark Knight, bit by bit, boom by boom. Anyways, after the previous operation, Emetol concluded the relying solely on long-distance bomb deployment had considerable tactical shortcomings and wasn't effective enough in dealing with certain types of obstacles in cover. So she began experimenting with some new equipment. To test it out, we even made some improvements to the Spark Knight's beloved tabletop game. That's right, and in recent days, after analyzing the Spark Knight's combat strategy, I've come up with another way to use bombs. If we were the Spark Knight, the solution would probably be, if a single bomb's worth of explosives isn't enough, use 3. If a lone jumpy dumpty you can't solve the issue, throw 3. And yes, increased firepower is a surefire way to solve the problem. But for the run-of-the-mill knights like us, that isn't an option. We simply can't compete with the Spark Knights' jumpy dumpties and their boom factors, so we focused on improving flexibility and accuracy to make up for the lack of power. Our thinking was that if we could create something that could track targets and get close enough to lay down bombs, we could strike dangerous targets with pinpoint accuracy and thereby maximize the load. Tracking enemies and laying down bombs? Sounds pretty impressive, but also kinda scary. If Paimon were a hilly troll chasing down a forest boar with her hilly troll buddies, and suddenly a little thingamajig popped out of nowhere and threw a bomb in our face, she'd probably be so terrified she'd faint. Can I have one? My hunch was right. You're an explosive enthusiast just like me. But this new device is still in the early stages of testing. It'll take some time before it's ready for official production and use. I'll give it everything I've got. Given that conducting experiments in the wild would harm Mondstadt's natural ecosystem and how this isn't important enough to justify us bothering Captain Albedo, it wasn't worth the trouble of applying for a testing ground. After Amatol asked for my advice, we settled on a small-scale simulation prototype to test the controls and explosive capabilities. It just so happens that we thought of an old tabletop game that would make the perfect foundation for such testing, so Amatol dragged me off to find Lisa. And thank goodness we did. With Lisa's enthusiastic support, advice, and even help with a storyline, the end result is amazing. Ta-da! Behold, here on this game table, before your very eyes, the much-awaited sequel to Dodoco's bombastic adventure, Dodoco's Boom-Bastic Escapades. After mastering the art of close-range demolition, Dodoco and her special Jumpy Dumpties are back with an explosive, volatile vengeance, here to follow our commands and obliterate hordes of resurgent enemies. Bear witness to an epic battle of wits between Dodoco and the Spiky Fish King, and as you do, immerse yourself in intense action and joyous destruction, while helping us record valuable test data for our new device, of course. Wow, so that's the game you've been working on, huh, Amatol? The latest installment of Dodoco's versus the Spiky Fish saga. Seems like the Itinerary Knight and Helper in White are pretty excited about it, Amatol. Their feedback will no doubt prove invaluable. I can tell. If they're willing to spend some of their precious time playing, I'd be eternally grateful. Does that mean we'll be the first to play it? Given that it's a follow-up to Dodoco vs. Spiky Fish story, wouldn't the Spark Knight herself be the most suitable game tester of all? Well, considering that Dodoco features in the new game, that would of course be a true honor, but I wanted to make sure that Dodoco's Boom-Bastic Escapades is as incredible an experience as possible, with as few flaws as is humanly possible, such that by the time the Spark Knight gets the chance to play it, Paimon's got it, you're saying that this time we'll have multiple roles. Not only are we helping you test out the new device, but we're also acting as game testers, making sure that Klee will love it. In the name of Klee and fun games too. Wonderful. I'd say we're getting on like an exploding house on fire, wouldn't you agree? An exploding house on fire. Huh. Just the thought of watching you guys play gets me so pumped up. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. Stage details will include information on the stage environment, blah, blah, blah. The Shoom Shoom Shoes, Boom Boom Bandoliers, and Crash Clang Canisters are 3 types of buff that Dodoco can pick up. They boost movement speed, maximum bomb capacity, and explosion AoE. These buffs are hidden amongst the steady state seagrass. Additionally, Dodoco's improved attributes can be viewed in the status bar on the right. Interesting, let's give it a go. Okay, so we'll only be able to do the first 3 today. But that's fine. That was my bad. Ow! Okay, that's just me being an idiot. No! Okay. This is gonna be super easy. Oh. Oh no! Ah! Why? Why am I an idiot? I'm losing it. I'm losing it, man. Wow. What an insane blast radius. Oh no. I've doomed myself. I have 1 health left. Oh no. I was making so many stupid mistakes there. My brain. I won't possibly get hit. I've been hit! Like 7 times. Ugh. Obtaining key insight grants Dodoco the ability to see buffs and opponents hidden within the seagrass. Spiky fish warriors have no spikes, but they're still prickly characters. When they discover Dodoco, they will sprint in Dodoco's direction. Oh. That's gonna hurt me no matter what I do. Yep. No. Why am I such a fool? Oh, why did I do this? fudge buckets of muffins. Why? Why am I an idiot? We know that. I wasn't doubting we would, but I was still just like being an idiot. Okay. Oh my god, I have so many wishes. Let's do a temple on Kazuha's banner. Well, we'll do it later. Gotta make sure I also save up my wishes for the next characters. But anyway, that's all we can do for that event today. So let's go do some world quests. I think we'll focus on, we'll do the world quest in the People of the Springs area, and then we'll go do the Tribal Chronicles over in the Children of Echoes. Now, if I remember correctly, I already started, wait, here we go. I accidentally started this mission, like, right after stream one time, and I was just like, I'm an idiot. Oh, hey, a spin crystal I didn't notice before. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so when last I was here, if I remember correctly, I met this person of the springs called Chikia, and she's down here looking for treasure of sorts. Oh, that's leaking phlogiston right there. Okay. Oh, righty then. Wait, it should say here. Search for the legendary elixir that can cure all injuries with Chikia. How the hell? Phew.
A reward on the road.
You're cute. Oh, I should have tried to catch that. Oh well. Do I even have any of the nets right now? I don't think I do. Oh, I do! Sick. Wow, it's getting hotter as we go. Is this elixir really inside? Well, if you want to be precise, the elixir isn't within, but a method by which the treasure can be made. I want to catch this aphid. I missed. I briefly set myself on fire. Oh, what? Really?
A reward on the road.
We'll try one more time. You're cute. Tries to jam a pocket. Yes, I did. Exactly. Damn it, it can't be caught. I've been denied. Oh, hey. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just here to try and get that Pyroculus over there. I got it.
Is this an answer from this world?
Ooh. Cute. Maybe I should put Mualani in my team so this area isn't as treacherous as it is. Well, I'm sure they have Kaholasaurs in here as well. Oh, that's a... Oh! Bird. What? Why can't you capture the birds? Being denied left and right. Yeah, I'll just put Mualani in the team really quick.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Ah! But the door looks closed. Well, it had to better be. I mean, an open door would mean our path to the great treasure is long gone. Huh, you got a point there, Chikia. To think that it was exactly all those woven scrolls and texts concerning them stated. What do you think? See this phlogiston engraving right here up by the door? That's right, you're a quick little fella, sharp-eyed too. Researchers have said that Saurian visual acuity differs by species. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are, though through this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't visually impaired old lady could see that this phlogiston engraving. So the shining thing is what you call a phlogiston engraving, Chikia? So, what engraving now? Oh, phlogiston engraving. That's right, totally. Your acting could use some work, although I'm not sure what sort of training could help you. Anyway, speaking of phlogiston, the origin of phlogiston engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days when Natlan was still ruled by a pyro dragon who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. In those days, only the dragons could use phlogiston, but the Sage of the Stolen Flame, Waxaklahun Uba Khan, risked life and limb to steal the flaming seed of it from the great volcano. As such, humans began imitating the way dragons controlled the substance, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. That is the basis of modern Natlan's phlogiston usage. The results of that are phlogiston engravings, like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? It's still intact even after all of these years. Still visible to the naked eye. Okay. Ooh. Alright, your turn, Lumine. Very impressive. I know, right? That's why I took up the phlogiston usage tutor job, desired by few in the tribe. The compliments are just sublime. Also, teaching children, soon to start using phlogiston, about the substance history is a very important job. So the phlogiston engraving here is, as I said before, phlogiston engraving is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well versed in the art can understand the meaning therein. And as a scholar on the subject, I should only need a day to analyze these patterns. Rawr. Wait, you're gonna take a whole day? Yeah, what about it? Now the pattern looks flat, sure, but every last hook and turn, can redefine the meaning behind the phlogiston flow within it. Well, that's super complicated. Yep, phlogiston engraving scholarship is a masterful field of study. So what if you just read the meaning directly using phlogiston? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancy. Wait, you can use phlogiston? But you're an Outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do it from the moment I arrived in Natlan. Really? I never knew that could happen. How could that... what a rarity. Quite unexpected of you, I suppose. Anyway, This is a good opportunity to test the sense of phlogiston for yourself. Your hand stops a short distance from the phlogiston engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the patterns along the wall. Then the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open the door, seek out an unveiling script. So what's recorded on the engraving? It reads as follows. That is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify. In any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script around here with which to unlock the phlogiston engraving. Where is it, though? Where? Yes, a script with which to unveil the engraving. Wait, you understood me, little guy? Where? Huh? He turned around. Is he trying to say that the script is behind us? No. What? Okay, since there is a Koholosaur adult here, then I'll just switch back into Lumine.
Just what will we come across this time? A reward on the road.
Okay. Hey, yo, can I borrow your body really quick? Thanks. Wow, the door really opened. Well, it half opened anyway. Everything about you exudes vigor, young lass. Haha, almost makes me wish... Wait, what? What do you even do something... How do you even do something like that anyway? I didn't read what she said the rest of. Alright, here we go. A spear door and something or else. It still bothers me I can't freaking pick up these penguins. What the hell? It inflated like an airbag. What? Oh, God! What the shit? I don't know why. I like the fact that I can just knock these guys out of the water. Can I go up this? I was really hopeful. What the hell? Paimon was just about to say, this place is getting hotter the deeper we go in, but she sure didn't expect the place to be filled with lava. Careful, Topin, if you slip, it might just be the end of you. Huh, now that you mention it, floaty little Paimon's the safest here. Haha, that's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know. They say those whose head get too big wind up floating away. Paimon's always floating anyway, but that didn't sound like a compliment. You're a real bright spark, Paimon, you know that? That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikya. Anyway, never mind all that. This is the thing we were looking for, right? Huh. It looks like a clay ring with phlogiston patterning on it. Do you think this one's valuable by any chance? Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of mora. But its real worth lies in its ability to open a path to the upper sanctum, Hanan Pacha. You've seen the islands floating in the sky, haven't you? Yes. You mean the ones above the lake? That's right. We call those upper sanctum, due to the inaccessibility by either humans or saurians. They say that the legendary elixir that heals all wounds can be found there, in fact. For people like us who are constantly in conflict, this is a land. This is a pure land of peace. A utopia created by the very first human to use phlogiston. And now, it's time for a question, class. What was the name of that sage who, in the past, stole the flaming seed of phlogiston? Topan? Very enthusiastic, but I don't think I heard you right. This one. Alright, now then. Your turn, lass. What's your answer? Very good. You memorized it after hearing it only once, did you? I see great things in your future, I do. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of the Stolen Flame, which is by far easier, by far. Some call him a madman or a lunatic, but I'd call those compliments as well. He did some very impressive things regardless, after all. He stole the flaming phlogiston seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power, before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or some of the ancient scrolls say, where humans first began practicing with phlogiston. And with this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads up to the inner sanctum. The upper sanctum. Rawr! Well, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it was a gift given by the sage to those who passed the trial. Wow, wow. Huh, so that's the story. What's the trial like then? Let me have a look. No, that's fine. I've seen the phlogiston engraving on this spirit door enough times to sear it into my memory. If you wish to open this door, seek 3 unveiling scripts. That's right, pretty much the same as before, we just need to find 3 scripts this time. I mean, drawing info directly from phlogiston is impressive, but I'd personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems the spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded into it, see? A third of it has already been lit up. We just need to find the other 2. Huh. My back's aching again. I'll wait here for you while you find those unveiling scripts, alright? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lass. What the hell? I don't know what this little orb thing is that's following me. Found it! Defeat the emerging monster. Oh god! I have a feeling I'm not supposed to fight this thing while in this body. Whoa.
Nice and spiky.
Hot damn, 41,000 damage. Ooh, a chest over there. What the hell is that? Oh. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but that's fine. Let's see. I think that's it in this area. Ooh, we got a chest over there. Ooh, another spin crystal. Man, I love when bots come in and try to... Ooh, snap. So this is a spiritway looks. This is how a spiritway looks illuminated. The ancient woven scrolls said that when a dim light path lit up, it would be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze. And they weren't exaggerating. Oh, right, you're back at last. You're right over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. And you too, Topan? Rawr! Well, still not getting you there, but it seems you're uninjured too. Finally, Lumine. I knew you'd be fine last. You got a bright future ahead of you after all. Some of the concern would have been nice all the same. That would be unnecessary. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid phlogiston. I was concerned for a moment that you'd not come back. Couldn't have returned on my own power with this bad back after all. If you failed to return, I'd have turned into jerk you from over here, without ever having found the cure-all elixir. Ah! What's wrong, Chikia? What's with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At the time, I thought swimming in liquid phlogiston? Madness! Reckoned it was some wild storyteller's yarn, I did. Well, now that I think about it, those were probably a warning to those attempting the trial. It's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder my friend gave me a pained look, like one looking at some emotionally warped humanoid monster, when I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. God, that was one of my only friends, you know. Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the stage of stolen flame gifts returns to us in glory. And what is that gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? No, but more in dreams of success are effective if dirty substitutes. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We're doing this for the gift, for ourselves, and for selfish reasons anyway, because we deserve it all and more. Let's rock! Still, this is the first time I'm riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Alright, don't worry, you all. I'm just kidding. Well, you see, I had a body that was meant for this, and now that those bodies are over there... Why did it let me... Hey, no, I need... Why isn't it letting me... See, I knew this would happen.
This
Hot. There is an achievement for swimming in lava. Oh no. Well, firstly, let's wake Lumine up with some delicious minty bean soup. Could you please come over here? please. I don't know why it's not letting me, like, take over your body. I guess borrow the body would be more appropriate. There we go. Haha, so this is the Spirit Way. That was quick. I wasn't expecting this experience. We took it all this time to get to our destination. Whoop, it took us all the way back. If you ask me, the Pyro Archon should be placing this stuff everywhere. Have you never entered the Spirit Way before? Well, I've always lived within my tribe's bounds, and we have phlogiston-saturated winds nearby. Still, I feel like these Spirit Ways are slightly more fun. You ride the Spirit Way back to the surface. Why didn't you let me just ride? We weren't that far. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. Ah, I'm so proud of myself for believing in them. Rawr. Yes, yes, and you're awesome for cooperating with me, Toppan. What an adorable little fellow you are. How would you like to jump ship over to me, 3 square meals of 1 grain fruit guaranteed. 1 for each meal is kind of sad, let's be real. Now, don't go looking down on the grain fruit. It's a real hit amongst Saurians, and it's healthy for them, too. I'll take that as a no, then. Ah, to be so close. I'm getting a little envious. Well, around when Toppan first opened his eyes, he didn't have a chance to start with. We were around when Topaz first opened his eyes. You didn't have a chance to start with. That's so. That close, huh? That might make it a very painful goodbye if the time should come, though. Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum. But, let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Has it always been that way? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. You know, you leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pain's decreased mysteriously since meeting you. I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body? And would that work if, with a piece of it, of any size, like, say, a thumb? Ma'am, you do not get to have one of my thumbs to cure your back pain. Would you mind giving one to me? I'd give you mine in exchange. No thanks, that's scary. What a shame. Excuse you, it would be weirder if anyone agreed to that. Alright, just a little bit longer, and the pain in my back should subside. And we can head to the upper sanctum together. What the fuck? Check ya, I'm really concerned about these jokes you keep making. Okay. Well, I feel like there it is. Heading to the upper sanctum. Pretty happy with how things have gone. Actually, make that delighted. Didn't expect to go to the upper sanctum. Originally thought I'd just be about to make it to the entrance below for a quick look around. It was all thanks to you, lass. And to think, what a waste it would have... Rare? They always do, like, when... what do you mean by sneaking out? Okay, so here's the thing. I left without telling my friends and family in the tribe. Oh, didn't I tell you before? No, you did not, ma'am. Wait a second. Isn't that running away from home? I just ran away from home without telling any of my family and friends. The fuck you mean? So this is the upper sanctum, huh? From down below, you'd think it was all gray and empty up here. Who'd have thought it would be like this? Indeed, it is said that the floating matter here is held together by the power of phlogiston, itself a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomenon, but that's the best way to understand it for now. That also explains why not only why grass and flowers grow above it, but also how it warms cooled earth anew, and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the Sage of the Stolen Flames, snatched from the claws of the giant dragon. Huh. And speaking of which, that reminds me. When some people in the tribe lay eyes upon the inner sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt that a mere human could create such floating islands through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the Sage of Stolen Flame must have been a kind of dragon, too. Rawr? People are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why, if it doesn't drive me up a wall? That's because they couldn't do it themselves. They insist that anyone who could must have been superhuman. I'd rather not hang around people who have such a losing mentality. Anyway, what about the treasure and the elixir? Given what we've come for, it doesn't look like there's much for us here. You didn't actually think this was going to be that simple, did you? We were being put to the test by the mad sage of the Stolen Flame, after all. It's a challenge accepted. Maybe a little bit. But I mean, like, floating sky islands isn't really anything new. Though I am interested by what the first, like, floating sky island might actually be. But yeah, I wonder what the first, like, floating sky island would be in media. If the ancient scrolls are right, we must find some mechanisms to activate, complete the final trial, and then reach the center of the upper sanctum. But I have no more idea than you as to what the so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the floating islands I've seen before were a bit different from what we're seeing now. But it's possible that as I've aged, even my memory, which I was once proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we've come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So how are we going to activate these mechanisms? Huh. You should be able to activate them using phlogiston, just like the phlogiston engraving? That's what was shown in the scrolls anyway. Apparently the phlogiston chiseliths all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well, ass, you've shown great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try, hmm? Get myself some spray for the gills. Oh, hey. It's one of those floating sigils again. Oh, that's odd. What are those iridescent inscriptions?
I'll keep this close.
I totally did not just cut the head off that flamingo. It disappeared after Lumine touched it? Those that would receive the flame go to the monument where its seed resides.
Come on! Focus!
Oh! Let's go get that chest, yeah. Just watch out if NL is causing trouble. Thanks, I needed a light. Who's NL?
I'll keep this close.
Should I know who that is? Skypia. Oh! I'll be honest, I never watched the Skypia arc. Those who would receive the flame complete the trial and head to the floating island. I know of Skypia, but I've never seen the actual arc itself. Whew, this would be the last mechanism. This one's no different from the others. Chikia, you sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick? Rawr. Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence, some confidence, well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. Man, you got a lot less. What? Your confidence is shrieking by the second. God, help! Anyway, I'm fairly sure. Well, that's okay. I was referencing a Sanji moment. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Sanji would be the one to ask for a light. Anyway, I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism. If I remember rightly, it should be larger and more complete floating islands. Young lass, irrespective of the great promise you've shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. As for whether the treasure is real and the elixir really exists, well, you'll only know once you give it a try. If that doesn't work this time, it'll work the next, and if not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle's bound to happen sooner or later. Your optimism truly knows no bounds. I'll take that as a compliment. See, Topan's excited too. Come on then. Let me use phlogiston to activate the mechanism. Okay. Huh, the iridescent inscription turned into a ball. Okay. I was like, I'm supposed to enter a spirit way. Hello? The spirit way, could this spirit way be the final trial? This is fun. This is nice. This is really chill, honestly. That was where you consider the stolen flame. Was it? Oh God! Iridescent inscription. It's gone again. That's odd. So the whole point of the trial was to get us in touch with the iridescent inscriptions? But why? Could it be that these iridescent inscriptions have something to do with blah blah blah? Because they make the text go away too quickly? Where are we going now? Oh, that's pretty. Hidden ahead. Oh, I mean, is Paimon seeing things? How come she feels... Your eyes do not deceive, Paimon. That is the center of the upper sanctum. So, does that mean the whole point of the iridescent inscriptions? I wish that the text would go by slower. Plain of Pure Desolation. Added to the archive. Oh, that's a lot of enemies in the water. Now there's a chest, like, right over here. There it is.
I'll keep this close.
Can I walk on this? Okay, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna activate it, and these guys are gonna wake up. Well, I never. A hidden island in the center of the upper sanctum. Huh. And there I was, wondering why it looked so different from what I saw in the pictures. So my memory's fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if it wasn't, huh? But apart from that even larger rock in the middle, there's something else here. Or could the giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? Arr? At this point, I'm genuinely stumped, and all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the sage of the stolen flame. As long as you've reached this place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you've been called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression that I'd be able to work that out once I got here, that I could... Looks like it was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen of. Reach out to me. This is the final trial. With this, light up the temple within you and something. Then, do you know what it means? You saw something? You saw something? Gracious me, so the one worthy of the gift was you after all, young lass? Paimon didn't see anything either. Weird. I saw a golden pattern. A golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw the first time you met Topan? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there. Topan telling Paimon to look up is no use. She can't see it, but seeing as you've said it there, it's definitely the same person that left the golden pattern before. So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame? What? You mean to say that you've previously been given a sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? What? I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lass, and what lies before you now but a future oh so radiant. I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Reach hand out towards the giant stone tablet. Guardian Avatar of Lava, Summoned Avatar of Lava, and Awakened Avatar of Lava. Oh god!
Illusion shattered! I can fix this!
Jesus.
Access denied. Shine down!
Oh god, I died. Mora. Okay, let's heal up a bit. This one. Some pita pockets.
Nice and spicy! There is no escape!
I called it. The water level has risen somewhat. The spring is now full of phlogiston. Water below my knees is warm, and I can feel the warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. So the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot spring here? Paimon's not exactly surprised, given the people of the springs aren't far off. Here's Topan, looking pretty cozy there. This isn't just any old hot spring, little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has chosen bathes in the spring, they're granted the power to wield phlogiston. Huh, really? So what'll happen if Paimon dives in? Huh, good question. Yes, I think I know. You'd still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. What? Paimon thought she might get to use phlogiston too, and transform into some kind of super awesome pyro Paimon. Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen. Wait a minute, Chikya. You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries, and that you'd share it with us too. There are many types of injuries in this world, so how could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon, but when we make mistakes, we learn from them. And I'll take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? Huh, okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Have your injuries been cured? No, not at all. My heart still aches from the niggling pain of all my various injuries, and in that sense I've been tricked as well. Tricked terribly by myself. Even if I took in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. Wait, you're clearly from Natlan, but you can't use phlogiston? Where? Paimon, you know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful in these critical moments. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the Abyss. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with an ictomosaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you, for ictomosaurs can float up and make themselves as light as a feather. I can speak, I promise. So they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to this injury that I am unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've racked my brain, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I am well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put a lot of effort into memorizing all the meanings, honing a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basics about phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I know everything there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I understand, the more in awe of it I am. But the more awe I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It was all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills from our ancestors, sacrifices must be made, but I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston. Chikya. It's alright. I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, Lumine. I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you, lass. Not only are you amazingly talented, but you're so kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now, lass, I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Lumine, young lass of promise, wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always. And the same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations. Even if there's no elixir that can cure all injuries, Paimon's sure you'll find an elixir that can cure your injuries. Rawr! Thank you, Paimon, Lumine. And last but not least, Topan. Your words have genuinely moved me, Lumine. Really, I'm touched by what you said, lass, because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest here a while longer. This hot spring's mighty relaxing, after all. I'll soak in here for a bit, and then get back to poring through those ancient scrolls for a cure. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home, though. But just as you said last, I'll have to work to achieve my aspirations. Tale of dreams plucked from fire. Not all treasure is silver and gold. What's this? A fragment of a shattered iridescent inscription. It is broken beyond repair and can no longer serve its purpose, though dismissed by many as delusional obsession. Some still believe they hold the key to unraveling messages from ancient civilizations. That's a quest item? Okay. Oh, it's you, the young lass with a bright future ahead of you. What's up? Journey got you tired enough to soak in the hot spring? Well, I haven't learned how to use phlogiston yet, but my back's no longer killing me as much as before. So at least it seems like the healing effect here is better than over at the People of the Springs. Though I'm still a long, long way away from achieving my real goal, not having such bad back thanks to this hot spring surely counts for that. It counts for about, say, 10%. Those birds are drowning! I wonder. It looks to be a floating crystal phlogiston. Man, Natlan looks wild up here. Volcano. I'm guessing that's where the first Pyro Dragon lived. In that volcano. And that should be the Arena of the Sacred Flame. The People of the Springs should be over that. Oh, yep, there they are. And then that means that around there should be the Scions of the Canopy. And over there-ish should be the Children of Echoes. You can sort of see what looks to be like some structures over there. So I'm wondering which group that is. Oh, that also looks like a structure over there. What is that place? Huh. Well, that world quest is complete. Ooh, Natlan Tribe stuff. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, it looks even cooler now because all the spirit ways are lit up. Nice. People of the Springs' reputation increased. Hot Spring O'Clock. Feature unlocked in Natlan Outcrop Search. Natlan merchant discounts. Oh, that's cool looking. Fiery Dragon, name card style. Share of light and heat and wisdom. The Dragon King awaits the coming visitor in silence beneath returning moonlight. His reawakening is not simply for reawakening. What's this? A special recipe gift. It seems to contain a mysterious surprise recipe. Just looking at the magnificent packaging, it's gotta be quality stuff. That really is good looking packaging. Special furnishing gift. Oh. Alright. And now we can do weekly bounties for these guys. Oh, sick. That's cool. Oh, I see. So in this update, we should maybe be able to get up to 3 by maxing out all the tribe reputation here, which isn't going to be truly possible, I don't think, but still, the hope is there. Check it out. Oh, you're way over there. Oh, this will probably be the closest. Oh, shoot. I got enough to do the next upgrade for the Statue of the Seven. I'll be able to resonate with Pyro someday. Someday! Watcha! It's so fucking stupid. I love them so much.
Come on! Let's finish this battle. Illusion shattered! Born of ice and frost.
Wow, they really changed how the bounties work, huh?
Out of the way, or get fluffy! Strike light!
That was quick.
Out of the way, or get blown away!
Ow.
Go! Shine down! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Go!
Level 103. Wild.
Strike light stone!
Nice and spicy! There is no escape! Go!
Man, I love juggling.
Illusion shattered! Water jet! Out of the frying pan! There is no escape!
Get him, Golda. Murder him. Kill his ass. There we go. Oh, really? I don't have to turn it in anymore? Is it only one bounty a week for each tribe then? Because I know it used to be 3 a week for each, for like the week itself, but they removed that. Oh no, I can do all of them. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, and I see. Each one is a different sort of warrior from each tribe. So that means that you'll find the bounty for the people of the springs in their region. The first guy was that of the children of Echo, so you found him in their region. And the last one is the Scions of the Canopy. I get it. Okay, I see a chest over there, so I want to go grab that before I forget about it. Yumkosaurus, that's what it's called. Took me a bit. I say an hour later.
Let's hope you put up a good
Shine
fight.
down.
No touching.
Let's finish this next time.
You're pretty good. Is this an answer from this world?
Alright. Jump. There we go. Haha! Alpaca iced milk.
What's up with bullets?
That's a little unfair. That's just a tad bit unfair, don't you think? Oh, yo. Ugh. There's nothing more fun than leaping up high, feeling the weightlessness of your fall. Hey there. Let's begin. I missed. Did I get the last one? Oh! Sheemus. I missed the 3 on the spirit way, but whatever. Nice. Get me some loot.
A reward on the road.
There we go. Time to catch myself some capybaras. Hi, buddy. You're enormous. I think even by capybara standards. Alright. Where's the last bounty? Yeah, I'd say that's Children of the Scions. Scions of the Canopy. Zone.
Alright, let's get this.
There we go. Much better, much better. Oh, that was a thing. All right, this one. Let's see. What's this about?
Access denied.
I like how the capybaras have just such giant fangs. Please stop swimming away from me. Fine, I'll just take the one who's lazing about. Start challenge. Ooh. Nice.
I'll keep this close.
All right. I think I want to go over here. No, I'm good. I like how if you look at certain areas, you can be like, oh, that's going to be a boss fight later. Like that over there, that is legitimately just a boss arena waiting to happen. Or waiting to get filled. There's also a similar spot over in Fontaine. I believe that area is... Oh, God. Yeah, here it is. Right there. Alright, I want to see what this is finally about. Hey, guy. Hey, you guy. Haha, that's right. You're the Outlanders from abroad, yes? I just happened to see you go by, and I've got something I'd like to see your opinion on. From the perspective of a guest, have you ever thought of that life of the people of the Springs lead is too laid back? What do you mean by that? Well, something you should know is that our ancestors were warriors famed throughout the lands. Uenuku, the Treader of the Rainbow, Tupac the Giant, renowned heroes all. But nowadays, mention the people of the Springs and people assume you're talking about hot springs. Is that such a bad thing? Well, people also think about music. And about delicious fruit juice. That's all the same to me. This easy living will see our fighting spirit vanish in time. Mark my words. I mean, I've seen Mualani fight. I don't think that's true. This can't go on. That's why told little Amina that we've got to start building a training ground to soak the spirit once more. So what did she say? I don't get what you're saying at all, but if it's interesting, we'll go along with it. So this is it, the great training arena of the Springs. It's just a bunch of wooden racks. Haha, that's where you're underestimating the genius behind this design. Wahine. Did you think these were just simple wooden racks? And what are they if not that? Well, these racks are used in surfing training, which makes them far from ordinary. So they were racks after all. And speaking of which, doesn't that make your training surfing practice? How's that got anything to do with fighting spirit? That's where you're rating surfing too low. Winning hearts is as hard as conquering the tides. Bet you're remembering that famous quote from the great hero Uenuku right about now. Sure. Hold your horses right there, man. Hold your horses right there, man. Never mind if you made that quote up or not. Forget fighting spirit. Isn't this even all that? Is this even all that related to surfing? Do the details matter? Honing surfing skills sharpens fighting wills. That's a long-standing tribal tradition and not to be abandoned. And now that we're here, my good Outlander guests, want to try out some surfing training sometime soon? Why not now? Because this training ground isn't ready for use yet. And if you must know why, Wahine, you've seen those flow current bird's eye? They've got thick skin and sturdy flesh. And don't get hurt even if you boop them into the air. On the flip side, if new hands get booped into the water by them too often, they might lose interest in surfing altogether. Could you consider this as a special feature of this training ground? Haha, that's a great idea, really. Let me think. For example, if we could lure one of those big, fierce flow current birds to the first rag, it could knock a newbie back to the starting point in one hit. While veterans who have mastered surfing would know how to get around it or use their strength to knock said birds aside into the air. Haha, yes, the cruelty of surfing is made a reality. Still, little Amina would like this site to be open to a larger audience, so I'll save your suggestion for when we design a second one. So, that sounds kind of dangerous. You sure this is a good idea? Anyway, we just need to chase the flow current birds away, right? That way the training ground can operate normally? Haha, aye, that'd be great, Blahine. Let's see, what should we do for someone who's helping to set out the... Oh, I got it. Rongo climbs up to the makeshift wooden platform nearby and grabs a shell. Here, you can have this. Hey, that was the shell that we saw earlier. Alrighty then, Lumine, let's help get these birds out of the way. Let me just change into my shark fish. My shark gator fish. Well, it's not these ones over here. At least I don't think. Did I get all of them? What? Oh there, have you driven all the flow current birds off? Haha, awesome, good job, Wahine. The square is our basic prep away, and now we've got to start testing our great training area. Well, are you ready? Alright, let's begin. Mighty straightforward of you. Now the spirits our people lack right now, you know? Right then. I'll make the preparations now. Oh. Such skill. If all our kids were half as nimble as you, Wahine, then they wouldn't need any training. And here's the shell you were promised. Take it. Just glad we could help. Still, now that you finished the training, I've realized that there's a serious problem. Huh? What would that problem be? Don't you think this is just a regular surfing spot? Elimination at last. Well, you see the spirit doors over there, Wahine? Well, Amina and I were discussing this whole affair. These old phlogiston devices still operated normally. If you could still be used to activate the spirit waves, we could have ridden them straight up to the rainbow, just like Uenuku did. I see. It's a shame that these devices don't work right anymore. Normally, there should be inscriptions regarding the repair of these ancient phlogiston devices near them. Maybe these are exceptions. And I'm a whole bunch of things, but Phlogiston Scholar isn't one of them, so I gotta call someone else to fix this later. Speaking of that, Chikia probably knows how to fix these, right? But we don't know where she is right now. Anyway, you have my thanks, Wahine. That's kind of a shame. Why don't we snoop around the area? Maybe we can find a way to fix the spirit doors. Okay, then I go up to here. I should have already gotten all the shells. Be like, Rongo, did you pry that shell off that rock up there? Why, yes, I did. You broke the things. What? You doing that broke the things, you idiot. Oh, I didn't expect you to actually fix those doors. You've got spirit, all right. Lots of it. How should Paimon put this, though? We activated the device, but Paimon thinks they need partial readjusting. Any ideas? No worries. Leave those details to me. Just come back tomorrow, all right? Sure, buddy. Alright, well, that's being done. We'll go over here and go do this tribal... Actually, you know what? I want to go do the tribal chronicles for the Children of Echoes, since they were the first tribe we interacted with. Down there.
She's not back yet. Oh, I hope nothing bad happened to Master Cheffin.
A crying child, help!
Hey, that little kid is crying. Wonder what happened. Let's go check what's wrong.
Hello, is something the matter?
Master Cheffin, she went to gather volcanic crystals, but she's still not back yet. I told the guards, but they said they don't have people to spare. Plus, that area's super dangerous, with tons of monsters and bad guys. They have to finish making preparations before they can try to rescue her. But it'll be too late by then.
Don't worry, we'll look for her.
So, you'll help? Great! I'll just make a quick sketch to show you where the guards went earlier. They said Master Cheffin might have stopped around here. She might have been forced to go near the Umbral Needle. If that's the case, then...
I want to say this really quick. Umbral Needle, lot cooler name than Shadow Pin.
Please, you have to save her.
Tepetli dissonance. Tepetli dissonance. So that means it's got to be with, it's got to do with the Tepetlosaurs, right? Oh, she's super far away. Never mind. I'm not gonna go all the way there doing that. I thought she was a lot closer than I looked at the actual distance. This is a big problem, man. What terrible luck. Still, wouldn't this be the pretty interesting story opener? T2, the tribe's old storyteller, spoke of what he had seen. On the day that the great earthquake, he saw the giant umbral needle plunged beneath the earth, and that was how all the calamities began. Oh, this person sure is spouting some scary stuff. Paimon's face. Ah! Ah, yes. You've sure gone slow to even notice them until they were right under your nose. That line's from a story I read recently. Made a real impression on me. Still, if you ask me, eavesdropping isn't usually considered a sign of virtue. Don't blame us. You were the one who was talking super loudly. Rawr! Really? Well, that makes things awkward. And hey, come on, little fella. Why are you backing these Outlanders? Whose side are you on? He is my child, sir. Rawr, rawr. Alright, alright. Still, it's quite strange. The strange little ensemble. 2 Outlanders and a special little Tepetlosaur. That social studies bookworm sure would loves to see this. Wait, you can understand what Topan's saying? Understand Saurian speak? You've got to be kidding me. No one can do that. Just who do you think... What do you think they'd say anyway? Hello, my name is Topan. But I'm one of the children of the Echoes, and we're always around Tepetlosaurs. You can figure out what they're trying to communicate from their eyes, their expressions, and the humming noises they make. Anyway, introductions are in order. T2s. T2, that's my name. Paimon's Paimon. I'm Lumine. Rawr. This is Topan. Alright then, here in Natlan, those who exchange names but not blows are considered friends, and friends we shall be. T2, you say. Oh, so you're T2. We met a sentry on our way here named Yukam, who wanted you to get back to your post. Oh, so he was the one talking about the shift before mine. Unfortunately, he'll have to wait a little longer. I feel for him, but I've got something more important to take care of right now. You have something more important than your job? And what's that important matter? Standing around? Ah, you don't understand, little Outlander Paimon. This is critical yet boring place. Though it is filled with naught but stone pillars, my presence alone in itself is key. Whoa, now those are some big pillars. That's not the response I expected. In fact, that's a worrying amount of excitement about big stone pillars. It's been doing poorly of late, I'm afraid. The umbral needle's spirit was weakening, and the shadow it should have pinned in place would soon silently slip away. That's the umbral needle? Huh. You know what? That would make a good starting point for a story. Oh, sorry, I got a bit carried away thinking about stories there. Telling tales is my responsibility here in the tribe, and after so many years, it's time for me to come up with some originals. And of course, something just had to go wrong with the with the umbral needle, just as I was a few days into my musing. Because why would it ever rain when it could pour? So will this rock fall down? Now, fair warning, that bit's just speculation. Things might not have gone that bad yet. But some accident has indeed happened with this pin, with this needle, and one can do nothing about it. Is there really nothing you can do? Well, I could make a record of it all as an eyewitness. That way, I'd also have a new tale, I guess. Wait, you've just given up already? Actually, there's something else Paimon wanted to ask. Why is this called a umbral needle, and what's this umbra? Were I telling the children a story, I'd say the Wyob hung the pins here to pin the shadow of the Volcano Lord in place. but that which is sealed beneath them is in truth the abyss. That's how most tales in Natlan are. They're embellished narratives held up as warnings, and all their rhetoric is kind of a metaphor. Wait, so you mean the abyss is actually sealed below here? That's right. The 2 out of 3 umbral needles have recently floated up. Perhaps when the 3rd floats up, all the evil beneath the earth will come surging up like a tide. You have 3 of these? 3 small and 1 large, actually. And this is the big one. The others look nothing like this. Wait, if the story's true, can't you just solve the problem by pushing the 2 pillars that floated up back down? What an amazing idea. Ah, if only you were the first to think of it. In fact, lesser umbral needles have floated in the past, and according to the stories, that's exactly how it was handled. Things are trickier this time, though. Where the abyss is involved, we can't stay idle. That's right, we've solved a whole bunch of similar problems before. We're experts now. Really? Not that I'm doubting your abilities. Not much I could tell. That much I could tell just from how you move, Lumine. I mean to say, are you really willing to help? Since it's the abyss we're talking about, even I can't say for sure how dangerous things could get. Ooh, so scary. I regret everything, and alas, my stomach now suddenly hurts. Oh dear, I do so fear that danger is the only one for me. Yeah, No, that's not right. We've done a whole bunch of things that aren't dangerous, too. Wait, Paimon's not sure what she's trying to say. Anyway, the point is that will help. Rawr! See, Topan agrees as well. Like a flame that appears in the darkness, so too will heroes rise up in times of great peril. Human possibility shines through and glories at moments such as this. You know what? This could make for a great story, too. Indeed, Lumine, you've got some traits that even those storied heroes don't have. I'm looking forward to this, I must say. Let's go then, dear heroes. Let's go and check out our floating umbral pins. Umbral needles. Alright, now that's sort of looked into. You know what? We'll go get this chest really quick, and then we'll help the lady behind us. Oh god! That moment where we were like, this won't go wrong. It went wrong.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Nice and spicy.
Shine down, born of ice and frost.
Out of the way or get blown away! Yeah, I'm good.
Give me that chest. Give me that chest.
A
Give me
reward on
that
the road.
chest of pyro sigils. Succulents.
According to the map, we should be getting close.
Get away from me!
Hey, leave her alone.
Look, over there. Is that Master Chevin?
Ow.
Where did you come from? So strong! Let's get out of here, boys! Run! Leave the stuff if you want to live. Drop all of it!
Drop all of it!
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Guess they knew who they were up against. Our reputation has its perks.
Thank you so much. I thought I wasn't gonna make it down this mountain alive. Saved by the traveler. Guess my luck's not too bad today. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are looking up.
Emick sent us to help.
She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops. But then I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the umbral needle. It's a large deposit and the purity is exceptional. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. But the phlogiston within the crystals attracted monsters. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time I was in the clear, I ended up running into those bandits. You showed up in the nick of time.
Nice.
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just drop the crystals and run?
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk. I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli and poor little Nachka.
Who are they?
Right, you wouldn't know. Tlasoli is a former ancient name artisan, and Nachka is her daughter.
So she crafts ancient names?
That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now she just handles regular forging commissions.
That's cool. Why did she stop?
Because of her daughter. Poor Nachka contracted an awful illness, and Tlasoli put everything aside to take care of her. Even as Nachka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night, she was determined to burn bright, even as darkness encroached from all directions. Still, all's well that ends well, thanks to the doctor's medicine and the Great Spirit's protection. Nachka's flame was rekindled. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. But she's well enough to write letters already.
That's nice.
She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal to give her as a present.
No wonder you wouldn't leave the crystal behind.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore! What a nice gift! Paimon hopes it helps her feel better.
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well wishes. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Imish is worried sick. Actually, why don't you come with me to visit Tlasoli tomorrow?
Thumbs up.
It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
I just hope it makes Nechka happy.
That's right! A good mood makes for a quick recovery!
True.
And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
Thanks, Paimon.
Don't worry, something tells me you'll like this one. But I'll let Tlasoli tell you what it is herself.
Oh, that was relatively quick. Welcome to our shop. If you'd like to cut a gemstone, you're in the right place. Hey there, we do have a gemstone here, and we'd like to have it custom processed. Oh boy. It's for our little petless or companion. Ta-da! Here it is. Oh, this gem is truly exceptional quality. Look at the size and how clear it is. If you'd like a custom job, processing will be quite difficult. That sounds familiar. So, what's next? Extra fees? No, of course not. Just what kind of person do you think I am? Our shop specializes in the art of cutting and polishing gemstones. If we run into a good one, we'd rather polish it for free and let beauty speak for our quality as it carries our name into the world. We never set high prices willy-nilly. But just as a good artisan seeks the best material to work with, so do the best gemstones require a suitable artisan to work them. I know just such a gem master, and he would be perfect for doing this one justice. Oh, that's amazing. Quick, call the gem master out. But you might need to make an appointment in advance if you'd like to see him. If you don't, chances are he'll be out seeking inspiration. Seeking inspiration? Yeah, Master Kulaha is pretty unusual even among master craftsmen. He doesn't believe that artisans should just polish a gemstone according to blueprints, but but that they should understand how to observe all the beauty that the natural world has to offer. For example, learning polishing techniques from tiny ripples of a lake's surface or fretwork patterns from the shifting and billowing clouds, he calls it gathering inspiration. So kind of complicated. Sounds kind of complicated. Still, if you're in a hurry, you could go out and find him wherever he happens to be gathering inspiration from. Let me mark where he said he was going for you. Thanks. I'm gonna go do that really quick. Although, didn't I did get another key to a door, to a Shrine of the Depths. I just gotta unlock it. And I believe I marked that one on my map. So let's go see if I can find it. Oh, wrong way. This way. Nope. I refuse your call to combat. Delete that since I got the trial. Here, I think. God, Natlan is so freaking pretty. I love it. Ah. My brain was like, I'm forgetting something, and then I remembered what it was. Excuse me, are you Master Kulaha? That is, in fact, my name. So you're the Gem Master who was looking for inspiration. We came looking for you based on Imish's recommendation. We noticed you were staring at that tree just now. Were you in the middle of mining for gems for creativity? Actually, forget it. It's not important anymore. Is there something I can help you with? We brought a beautiful gemstone and we were hoping you'd process it for Topan. Come on, Topan, show him. Eh? You hear the fluttering of avian wings by your ears, and by the time you recover, the gem has vanished from Topan's claws without a trace. What? Wait a sec, where's the gem? Where could such a huge gem have gone off to? Seems like a bird nicked it. What the heck? Birds here steal stuff? Rude. Actually, what I was about to say was, if a gem hadn't just been stolen, I still couldn't help you cut it. Since all my tools were also stolen by those damn birds. I was actually just carefully looking at those birds, going over them one by one to see which one of them had their dirty claws on my tools. Is that even possible? These birds are just the worst. Come on, let's go get the gem back. And don't forget about my tools, too. Whoa. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. I'll mark that on my map really quick. Wasn't there another bright spot? There we go. I don't think there's any games which just adds an entire country to every update. Well, it's not every update. They add a new country every like 0.0 update, and then they add more areas onto that country as time goes on. I'll show you in a second. Can this be? My tools are back! Oh, this is amazing! I didn't get a good look before, but I must say, now that's one pretty gem. It's got the same fleshy yellow as a bird's tarsus. Bah! I shan't use those blasted scoundrels in my analogies. Like the sky just brightening at dawn, like the first rays of the sun. That kind of early morning sky color. Yes, that's a good description. For a master, your metaphors aren't very masterful. So that's the meaning of gathering inspiration. Oh, so you've heard of the practice before. Either way, just leave the gem to me. As I said before, I'll process it for free. Consider it a gift for your help in retrieving my tools. As for how long it'll take, drop by the Gemporium in 2 days' time. Okay, but yeah, so, for instance, as you can see, this entire, like, Natlan, the section that was not added for Natlan is basically all of this cut off to here. Like, this was just a wall before, but then when they added Natlan, this was travelable. And apparently this is the most southern part of Natlan as well, which is interesting. So, more likely than not, we'll probably have some more stuff added here at some point, as well as here, I think. But to go to Fontaine, for instance. So for Fontaine, the initial part of Fontaine that was added started here and then stretched up and basically was just this portion. Oh, wait, sorry. This portion. And then in the updates that they've done since then, they added this portion, which stretches up to here. They've added that section. They added Chenyu Vale, which is this section. Though technically I would say this is more part of Liyue than Fontaine, since Fontaine is mostly just this plateau up here. And then they also added this section here. So my guess is that for the next update, they'll probably be adding more of Natlan's map. My guess is up here, because it seemed like the other tribes that we'd be dealing with are going to be in the northern section of Natlan, just north of this. And then my last guess is that here they'll add in the 5.2 update. That's my guess, at least. Alright, so since that's done, we can go check over here. But yeah, each like 0.0 update involves the addition of a major country. Here. Add. Nice. Okay, so you can only do it. Okay, you can only do it. You can only do the weekly progress once among all of the tribes. Got it. Blazing flint ore. This has to be a level up material. Like, this has to be a constellation material for Lumine. For when we finally unlock pyro as an element. But to sort of track down everything that's like been added, I came into the game, I think around 1.5. But the first country you go to is Mondstadt. And this was the first country you start in the game. You start right here, technically, on this beach. Then you travel to here, get to Mondstadt, go over here, to here, over to here. Actually, here, I think. And then you go and end the main Mondstadt story here. And then the second country that was added was Liyue, which is this large country here. It basically started here and extended... Come on, mouse. There we go. And extended down to here. And that was all available before the 2.0 update. Dragonspine got added, I think, in the 1.4 or 1.5 update. But Dragonspine is this whole mountain region here. And then at the 2.0 update, what was added was Inazuma. And the first island that was added for Inazuma, I believe, was this one, whose name is evading me at the moment. Here we go. Yes, Narukami Island, Kanzaku, and Yashiori Island. Those were the first three islands that were added. Then Watatsumi Island was added. And then I think Seirei Island was added at the same time. Actually, no, Seirei might have been later. No, I think Seirei and Watatsumi were added at the same time. And then Surumi Island was added after that. And then there was nothing new added for a bit until I think it was the 2.8 update, which then added the chasm. And the chasm is like pretty enormous because this is just the upper area of the chasm that you can get into. This is the whole underground region of the chasm. And it's pretty big, honestly. And then after the chasm was made, or after the chasm was added, then Sumeru was added. And Sumeru ranged from... The first part of Sumeru ranged from here to here. And then the second part that was added was all of this. And then the third part that was added was this. And then the fourth part was this. And that was... And then after the... around the 4.8 update, or right before the 4.8 update, this was added. And then you get into Fontaine at the... Oh, wait, no. That's the 3.8 update. Then at the 4.0 update is when they added Fontaine. So yeah, they've added quite a lot to this game as the years have gone by. We're on year... I think this year was the 4th year. So they've added a lot.
Want to see some gems? They're so shiny.
Nice. Hey, Chevin.
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
We're just happy to visit Tlatzoli and Nechka.
That's right. Nechka's been so sick, and Tlasoli had to give up what she loves.
Oh, son.
Things might get better, but they could probably still use some cheering up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Tlasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story, Mish? I'll be right back.
Mish is just like, please don't be gone for another 4 days again. Horse echoes. Interesting. Okay, so I gotta go that way.
So, Saurians aren't bishops?
records you mentioned earlier.
Oh, wait a minute. How far is she? Oh, she's outside of the city. I mean, it's not far. I'll still just run. It'll be fine. Hip call.
Be careful not to confuse attitudes with appetite.
I just use my net to catch this llama with someone else's goods, and it's like, huh, what's all this junk on your back? Yeah, whatever. I think I've gotten some more. I have not. I'm a fool. I thought I got some more. Nope, I'm just an idiot. Wait, isn't there a Tapellis over here? Hey, bud. I need to borrow you. Wow.
Here we are. Nice house, right? Give me a sec, I'll go knock. Flasoli, open up! They're here! Flasoli? Are you home? Open the door! That's strange. Huh, the door's locked. But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nachka! Nachka! It's me, Chevin! Open up, please!
Significant change in combat or gear progression. There's not really, like, much in terms of gear. You have your artifacts, of course. And they release, like, new artifact domains with each one. And some artifacts are more catered to certain characters than not. And they'll give you, like, new tools to use. They'll add, like, new mobility stuff as well. Like in Fontaine, because a lot of Fontaine is underwater, you can dive and swim in Fontaine and not have to worry about drowning. In Sumeru, you can travel a little more easily using, like, vine points. In the Saurians here, they give you the ability to... do 3 different types of movements using the Saurians. So they add, like, special regional features with each one. I would probably say that Mondstadt and Liyue are the lightest in terms of what's been added for, like, progression or, like, specialty stuff. But that's to be expected considering how early on those areas are.
Still, I told Flasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nachka out to get some medicine.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
That's right. Flasoli has a Tapetlosaur companion. If I remember right, its name is Iengu? When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iengu help with some digging work. But since Nachka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iengu's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible must have happened.
You stay here, Chevin.
Oh... Alright, I'll just... find a place to hide for now. How is it that every single time Emish tells me not to go someplace dangerous, I end up running into danger? It's like her words have some sort of power over me. Maybe it's the Wyab's doing.
I don't think that's quite what's happening, but okay.
The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
corn. Oh. The workshop is closed, no entry. The workshop entrance seems to have been blocked by mud and rocks. It looks like there's no way to gain entry. Interesting. Oh, God! Hey, it's the Tapetlosaur.
Huh. There really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though.
It seems like it got up here on its own.
Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
Oh, hey!
That's Chevin's voice.
Looks like there's someone next to her.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Oh, she's a cat lady like, the new cat lady that got announced. I don't remember her name.
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence.
Yeah, quite a coincidence.
Well, guess this means we should head back down. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
You descend the mountain with the Tapetlosaur.
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later. All right, run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Hka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests.
That's nice.
But she ended up getting lost along the way. Luckily, I managed to find her before long.
Is she alright?
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed. But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
No, it's fine. We understand.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
Sounds like she's doing well enough to run off on her own.
Yes, and to run away from eating her vegetables. She's a fast one, that's for sure. She jumps over chairs, hides under the table, then runs all around the house. I can hardly catch her. Seeing how she is now, that's already enough. I really couldn't ask for more.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Alright, let's hear it.
Yeah, what did you get us?
It's Paimon!
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion.
Blaze gem.
The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging.
So it's like a simplified version of an ancient name?
Don't say that or the Wyatt might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic.
It looks real
But
cool.
then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Honestly, yeah.
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
No wonder you run your own store.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgotten, and sometimes even distorted. But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other. You could even pass it down to younger generations.
You're very persuasive.
Yeah, let's get one! We can engrave our names onto it. Then once we find your brother, he can add his name as well.
Oh, that's actually really sweet.
That way, our names will be together forever.
That sounds a little too precious.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself.
Oh.
Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Good things are better with company. Might as well buy a few more as gifts.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive that would be. You sure we have enough travel funds?
Paimon, I love you, but I have over 42 million Mora.
Hold on. This isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our Mora, right? Chevin?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
No, don't listen to that traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapatlasaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Whoa, there.
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay. Could you help?
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nechka to get better.
You're right.
She is such a tired mom.
Yangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat.
Why don't we...
Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
I hope Nechka gets better soon.
Look after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
That's so nice. These little tribal chronicles are really fun. I like them. And now I'm back into Petlosaur mode. Yeah.
Watch this!
Let's finish this fast.
Ow! Tried climbing a wall and he kicked my ass, literally.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Stick around!
That was quick.
Forget it!
Alright. Natlan tribe reputation. Done. And then we can go turn on our expeditions. And then I did 2 of these. I want to go do some for the people of the spring. Yeah, the YM's dealing with abyssal corruption right now. I don't think the YM needs to worry about your bad luck.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so that should be the Scions of the Canopy. This should be the People of the Springs. I don't think there's any available Koholosaurs for me to inhabit. Nope. Whisper of the Heart? Oh. Okay, let's see. Any Koholosaurs that I can take. Nope, can't take you either. Parisia.
Or hot if you want.
Any recommendations? Chill drink, made it myself. We don't have many varieties as the masters of the Nightwind, but it's still refreshing and cool. We got so many people in the hot springs, their faces are always flushed when they finally step out of the pool. A glass of iced milk or a mint drink should hit the spot. Wouldn't be bad to drink it on a regular basis either. Oh yeah, good point. It's always sweltering around these parts, so people get dizzy fast, and that's where the mint comes in as a pick-me-up. Mint berry bursts. Nice.
Rap trying.
What is over here? Oh, it's their special locked zone. What the hell? There's so much in there. I don't have the full Azure Obsidian ring yet, though. Ooh, so much. God, that's pretty.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Koholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild?
But what if they try to bite us?
Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. Right? Huh? What's happening over there? Help! Somebody help us! Wild Koholosaurs are actually biting people!
Seems those photos we wanted will have to wait.
We can save those for later. We can't just stand around when someone's calling for help.
Those searching for the mysterious island. I might have already found the island they're asking for.
Get back! Don't panic! Just hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming. Please help us!
I'll just make these guys sleep for a bit. The defeated Koholosaurs scatter and run
Judging
away.
from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Baramdra. Thank you so much for saving us. I was a little too close.
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Why?
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the efforts.
Question, why do you want to capture it?
Well...
Apologies. Varandra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them?
Don't tell me you want to get a picture with them, too.
Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
Correct.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island, and Varandra believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Varandra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karia and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude.
I suppose.
Thank you very much.
Goodness gracious.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karia.
Yes, thank you again. My apologies. Varandra really doesn't have the best people skills.
That's an understatement.
That's all right. Bye now.
I feel sorry for her.
You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day.
They're not adventurers,
But
though.
anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned.
Do you want to find the island too, Paimon?
Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us.
But we don't have any info about this island.
Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the Springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking, let's get started on our next adventure!
Duh.
But the real question is, who should we ask?
Can we just talk to the chief?
That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
Just a Kaholosaur walking up the stairs. Don't worry about it.
Someone looking for me. Oh, why, if it isn't the Traveler and her companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything?
has a question.
We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory.
The One Piece is real!
Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big secret for the people of the Springs, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, she'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
The hot spring is a harbor for the body and soul.
I have to go turn these in. Goddamn. How expensive are we talking here? Man, these guys don't look suspicious, huh?
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
Paimon.
Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out?
Maybe try talking about the mysterious island?
Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Come on, Paimon, don't forget our roles.
Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
Goodness gracious, his tone of voice. As a qualified guide, I certainly couldn't let you do this alone.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
He said average person. Average. So, this was all a pitch for your services?
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
Huh?
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
This is all still a part of his sales pitch. You need to see exactly what he actually wants to do.
All right, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course! Please, follow me.
Okay, either we've been had already, or something else is going on. He turns around, his once nice-looking employer is now a big Kaholasaur.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Take a seat.
I missed.
Full speed ahead!
This woman is very resistant to big animal humping into her.
Right this way!
Ow.
Full speed ahead! Boba, get them!
There is no escape born of ice and frost.
She's got such a maniacal laugh.
Doors over.
Beautiful treasures are
God.
a cause for great happiness.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
What a good boy.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person. In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Koholosaur. Cost to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
So let's see, 10,000 mora is about $1,000.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch.
Should also help us gather evidence.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholasaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Whatever makes you happy, Paimon.
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
Good girl.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah! Atta makes a noise, but it's hard to tell its meaning.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence?
Good idea.
Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
Under Koola's guidance, you obtained one clue after another while forking over Mora left
These
and
guys
right.
are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
It wouldn't hurt to gather some more evidence.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going.
Ah, but first you must pay 1,000,000 Mora to do so. Oh, I can't actually see it. A photo with Atta, the Kaholasaurus Elder. Paimon loves it. Expedition equipment that Koola recommended you purchase. Though very expensive, the quality does seem to be as good as it's made out to be. One second, folks. I'm going to go stretch and walk around a little bit, especially since we've been going for 3 hours. So give me just a little bit of time, and we'll be back soon. I'm back. Sorry about that. Went to go feed Oreo as well, since it's her dinner time.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the Mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Okay. Let me guess, and then we get there right after sunset, and it's like, oh, the path is gone. What a shame. What the fuck is that thing?
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
Man, that doesn't look shoddy at all, does it?
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Oh, he knew all along.
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Ah, time for me to kill you then.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him!
Lumine throws a sword and like kathunks into the stone right in front of him. It's like, I have many more blades.
It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Sick.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had.
Ah, but you forgot. You must use a lemon to reveal the hidden writing.
Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right?
Go, Amina.
There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the Springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple.
It's not real?
There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it.
Oh.
If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there.
There's a requirement? What is it?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like?
It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, oh, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end.
And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends, the kind of friends you would trust with your life.
So that's the key.
From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
Yes, it's literally like One Piece. I love it. Also, question, what if I hired Mualani? Because I think we're friends already.
That's true.
But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky!
Oh, I actually already did that.
Or maybe someone already discovered that. No matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I can also give you some suggestions.
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives.
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here?
Maybe it won't take as long as you think.
Oh, we could go find Mualani!
Hey!
It appears you've already made up your minds. Then, I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again.
Okay, bye-bye!
Nice. Remuneration from... As a token of appreciation for helping to convict the scammer guide. It doesn't tell you how much is in there, and I kind of want to keep it in my inventory because I really don't need more money. I have 44 million mora. I'm fine. I like how they also coded it in that Mia was like, unless someone already figured it out. It's like, yeah, that was us earlier. Don't worry about it. Natlan tribe reputation. And then I think we'll probably go a little longer and then start the Scions of the Canopies tribal stuff. Oh! That's cool. The art for the tribe got updated. That's really cool. Oh, and each tribal chronicle is only 3? Oh, is that true? Let's see. I want to go back over here. Because I want to see if there's only 3 for this tribal chronicle as well. There is. Damn. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay, I won't go any farther in the Tribal Chronicles for these guys, and I'll save the Scions of the Canopies Tribal Chronicles for next time, I think. Because it's been actually pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. It's also cool that the artwork or like the screen for the for each tribe changes, depending. Offer up. Cool. Sanctifying elixir. A material that is consumed when defining artifacts with the artifact transmuter. Artifacts are themselves crystallized physical manifestation of ideals and memories. That is one of the applications of the noble art of alchemy, namely to preserve ideals by crystallizing them inside the essence of material objects. Only in this way can they be molded according to need. Nice. Very cool. Very well done. Don't need to do that. Okay, let's see. Let's do a standard wish. Oh! I did not expect a 5-star. Let's see. I think last time I did this, it was a 5-star weapon, so it should be a 5-star character? Oh, Diluc, you haunt me like a demon. Yay. I have no qualms against Diluc, but I've gotten him so many times. Let's go take a quick gander at how many Dilucs I actually have. I went way past his name. Here we go. Okay. Not so many times, but still, that's my 4th Diluc. Some of which were from character banners when I lost the 50-50. What an echo in here. Okay. You know what? I haven't done one of these in a long time. Let's go do a hangout. Diluc! Oh, how dare you. Oh yeah, let's go do Sayu. I haven't done Sayu. You who art Seicho no Jutsu. Let's go hang out with Sayu. I'm sorry, how many meters? 13,581 meters away. Yeah, it sounds about right. We'll go here. I haven't done a hangout in super long. Huh? Was that Sayu? What's she doing running around here? Let's go follow her and maybe we can find out what's going on. Give chase in the direction of Sayu's disappearance. She's nowhere to be seen. I mean, she is a ninja. We only saw her a moment ago. She couldn't have gone too far. Perhaps she's using her ninjutsu skills to hide. Let's have a look around the area. This appears to just be an ordinary pile of junk. Someone would likely come by to clean it up soon. There doesn't seem to be anything of particular interest here. Let's go have a look somewhere else. Nope, she doesn't seem to be around here. Ah! Ah, I wonder! Huh? What's that strange looking thing?
Aww, you saw right through my disguise. Odd. Even the Shrine Maiden often struggles to find me.
Well, if your tail wasn't sticking out.
Huh? My tail was sticking out? I must have been too nervous and failed to fully utilize my ninjutsu technique. So, what do you need?
Weren't you just looking for me just now?
Well, I heard that Shimmer has added a delicious new dish to their menu. And Yai Publishing House has some good light novels. Oh, and the dip in Isa bathhouse is always nice. So, you know, today's weather is perfect for all that stuff. So, what can I do for you?
What's the real reason?
No, really, I'm not up to anything. I'm just a little tired and thought I could use a good nap.
Look at that blush on her cheeks.
I'll be going now. Don't bother chasing me again. You won't be able to catch me anyway.
Perhaps I'll tell Kamisato Ayaka that I ran into you.
Oh no, anything but that. You're just as difficult as the Shrine Maiden. Come on, just let me go, would you?
I expect you to answer honestly.
Oh, fine. But if I tell you the truth, I don't want to hear any complaints, no matter how crazy the truth may seem. So, you know I'm in the Shumatsu-ban, right? Well, it's our job to take care of matters that are inconvenient to the higher-ups, which sometimes includes ambushing people.
Ambushing, huh? That's a sticky business.
Huh? Doesn't that intimidate you even a little bit?
No.
You do know what that means, right? And still no reaction, huh? Don't tell me it's because of my height. Anyway, being ambushed is pretty scary. You should at least try to express a little concern.
But I'm not your target, right?
Actually, according to my orders, you are. Though I have no intention of really attacking you. I don't get it. They never assign me this kind of mission. There's loads of other suitable operatives. All this craziness is starting to interfere with my sleep schedule. I just dropped by to see how you were doing. I was glad to see that you're okay.
But why all the running? What's with all those lame excuses just now?
I was worried about how you'd react. I mean, who knows what you'd do if you knew that I was out to ambush you. Yet, when I told you, you didn't so much as flinch. I guess that actually made me feel a lot better.
Well, you were a great help to us before. What's really concerning is whatever is behind these orders of yours.
Who do you want to talk to? Someone in the Yashiro Commission?
Who's the shrine maiden you mentioned earlier?
She's the one who's been assigned to supervise my work. She always tries to catch me whenever I'm slacking off. Basically, it's her duty to keep me from napping. But she would probably know more about the origins of my mission.
Then let's go ask her about it.
Fine. I'll take you to her. But I'll have to hide somewhere in the distance. If she catches me anywhere near there, I'll never hear the end of it. And then they'll sentence me to all kinds of work, which will really cut into my time for napping.
Don't worry, I understand. Let's go.
Please, she's quite perceptive. You mustn't tell her that you've seen me anywhere. You got that? We have a deal. No word about me.
Oh, I thought we'd be going up to the shrine, but I was wrong. Kano Nana.
Where has she run off to this time? I didn't expect to see you here. You're the traveler, right? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you've heard of me?
Yes, Miss Kamisato has spoken of you before. You seem familiar. It appears my intuitions were correct. May I ask what brings you here?
I happen to be in the area. Do you come here often?
It just so happens I'm looking for a little child by the name of Sayu. She's a ninja, with a nasty habit of disappearing the moment I turn around. She's always neglectful of her duties. She often comes here to take a nap, but it seems she's already predicted that I would come looking for her. You haven't happened to see her anywhere, have you? She's wearing a Mojina costume. Pretty hard to miss.
No.
Really? Well then, I suppose I'll just have to keep searching for her.
By the way, I've caught word that the Yashiro Commission has supposedly dispatched someone to ambush me.
Oh? How could that be? How did you catch wind of this? Did you encounter the ninja tasked with the matter?
Someone informed me that it might be happening. I've been on my guard.
Huh. Well, I'm sure there's no need to worry. You're probably just overthinking things. After all, you have been of great service to the Yashiro Commission, and many are thankful for your actions. How could anyone even consider dispatching a ninja to attack you?
Is it possible the ninja could have gone rogue? You know, like a ninja like Sayu?
Like Sayu? You mean to say that this matter is related to Sayu?
No, not at all. I'm just making an example, that's all.
There's absolutely no need to worry about Sayu. If anything, she's extremely loyal and would never act presumptuously. Though she often neglects her duties as a ninja and seems to never heed instructions, she's certainly not one to go against our principles. Given her age, such pretentious tasks are not assigned to her.
But doesn't that make Sayu even more suspicious? Of course Sayu wouldn't hurt me.
What's the matter? Are you still worried? All right, just to be sure, I shall personally inquire about this matter with the Yashiro Commission. Though I am the Shrine Maiden, it is also part of my duties to take on work from the Shumatsuban.
While you are making inquiries, I shall continue investigating on my own, just to be safe.
Yes, of course. I am sorry that this matter has taken up so much of your time. I'll be sure to look into it and get back to you as soon as possible.
Kano Nana leaves.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for not ratting me out.
Good thing you didn't fall asleep.
Even I find it hard to sleep through a tense moment like that.
So we know that Kano Nana is behind your mission. Is there anyone else you can think of?
I don't know where else to start. Oh, but there is one official guy who is responsible for delivering orders from the Yashiro Commission to the Shumatsuban. Anyone with missions like this will report directly to him. But I never received those kinds of missions, so I've hardly ever spoken to him before.
That makes him a likely suspect.
Okay, what's the plan?
Just pretend that you already finished the job.
Huh? But I can't do that. I mean, I can't even squish an Onikabuto. There's no way I... Oh, wait. You said pretend, didn't you? You almost scared my tail off. But even so, I'm a lousy liar.
Don't worry, I'll give you some hair and other evidence to report back with.
Oh, I get it. We'll take the evidence, stuff it in a bag, and write my name and mission on it. Then, all I need to do is put it in a big box used for reports and wait for him to see it. I'm sure he'll come looking for me. But that's a lot to do, and it's really far away.
Hey, you have to help me out here.
Oh, fine. I guess my nap will have to wait till later. Just stay put, okay? I'll be back in no time.
After a while, Sayu finally returns.
I finally made it back. Your evidence caught his attention right away. He gave me a different location to meet him at later. Strange. Why wouldn't we just meet at the police station?
God damn, my freaking heavy fingers pressing on my mouse. Maybe he's up to something.
Let's go to the meeting point. I want to settle this quickly so I can finally curl up for a nice long nap.
Fox.
Dodoco is so mysterious.
Hi, yes, I'd like more nets, please. Goodbye. There's the man.
Sayu, is it true? Have you completed the mission? I don't recall you ever taking any ambush missions before. How were you able to deal with the renowned traveler so swiftly?
Well, you see, I caught her off guard. Yeah, that's it. She didn't have time to react. All it took was one thump, then bam, and it was over.
Oh no. How could this be? I really didn't see this coming.
What?
Don't you usually just ignore your orders from the Shumatsuban? How was I supposed to know that you'd actually take this one and finish it so efficiently?
What?
Well, I don't feel sleepy every day, you know. So don't underestimate me. My sensei did teach me some ambush techniques. I just never used them before, that's all.
I see. Fine. I'll report back then.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler, you can come out now!
Don't even think about running off.
Huh? Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on here? So, you were lying to me the whole time? The traveler is still alive?
Alive and in the flesh, fucker.
Shrine Maiden already confirmed that there was no such mission. So we decided to catch you red-handed in your own game, you sneaky sneak.
Wait, I can explain. It's not what you think. Yes, I was the one who forged the ambush mission, but I had good reason to.
What reason? I'm sure they'd love to hear your story.
No, please, just hear me out. I'll explain everything.
I'm good friends with the head of the Ushuro Commission, both of them, so don't even think about it.
I've got him tied up. He's not going anywhere. That takes care of that. Now all we need to do is drag you back and I can have a good night's sleep.
I was the one who put out the ambush mission, but I did it for reasons. What reasons? I didn't mean for you to actually be targeted. Then why did you set someone to target me, you fuck? Oh, it's Ayaka. Oh. Hold on. Do my hair. Clean up my dress. Okay, we're good.
Oh, hello, traveler. And I see Sayu and Mr. Ogawa are with you. Is something the matter?
After figuring the whole story out, Ayaka immediately arranges for the
I
Ashura Commission
understand
to
the
open up.
situation. It seems Mr. Ogawa was only acting out of coercion from the Kairagi. He had no intent to truly harm you. However, it concerns me that those forged orders went as far as they did. It's my responsibility to look into such matters. I will take the appropriate measures to resolve this.
As long as we can resolve the situation.
Allow me to take the investigation matters from here. You needn't worry any longer.
If that's all, then we should get going. I can't help but feel a little uneasy here.
It's not often that I get to see you here, Sayu. It seems that Sayu is almost always sleepy and in need of a good nap. To see her here accompanying you and addressing these matters goes to show how much effort she is expending on your behalf. But from now on, you should better attend to your duties. There's no need to keep Kano Nana worrying all the time.
But I don't want to work. All I want is some sleep, but you keep the Shrine Maiden on my tail all the time. There's loads of way more qualified ninja to handle every task. The Shumatsuban would be the same with or without me.
But you performed admirably the first time you assisted the traveler, did you not? Everyone believes that there are some missions that only you can accomplish. This truth remains, whether you choose to believe it or not. Your sensei taught you ninjutsu so that you may step in when a mission needs you.
Yes, I understand, but... Sorry, I don't know what to say. I should go. Bye.
Oh. Perhaps you're a little too hard on her.
She's just a little... lost. It is only my wish to help her. Before her sensei suddenly decided to leave, they insisted that I watch over her progress. Part of the reason I've assigned Kano Nana to keep an eye on her is to fulfill my promise. In fact, I'm certain that Sayu remembers her sensei's aspirations for her quite clearly. Otherwise, she would have quit the Shumatsuban long ago. She's been lost and unsure of herself ever since her beloved sensei's abrupt departure.
I understand. I'll go see if I can talk to her.
Thank you, traveler. She obviously has some reservations towards me. Though I've only desired to help and look after her, I'm afraid it's never culminated to much.
This is what we call growing pains.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Please, go and talk to her. See if you can offer her any counsel. I understand the trouble she is facing. Fortunately, she is young and has many years ahead of her. There's no need to be hasty.
Damn, Ayaka is pretty. Anyway.
Sensei told me that all I need to do is grow big and tall. I remember that. I had no idea how difficult such a simple thing could turn out to be. I'm not complaining, you know? I understand everyone has hopes for me. Miss Kamisato, Sensei, the Shrine Maiden. But I haven't done anything right. And whenever I try to do my best, I can't help but feel more pressure bearing down on me. If only I grew a little taller. Maybe then I could handle it.
Maybe you won't grow right away, but I can lift you higher whenever needed.
But what would I do if I keep you from growing? No, I would feel too guilty. Anyway, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Even talking is starting to feel difficult now. This is why I don't like coming here.
Aw. Aw, look at her, so sad! Everyone's got to learn how to deal with things despite the many frustrations they face, and Sayu is no different.
Time to clean up the garden.
Oh god. She's so sad. Look at her. I love the little like screenshot images they do for the memories. Cause for one, it's just really nice. Like it's really nice artwork to begin with. But there's just so many different ways to go about it. I love the Hangout events. Like for instance, let me see if I can. I'll show you another one. Let's do Toma. Here, Toma and Lumine are just enjoying sitting under a tree after giving clothes to stray animals in the city. Here's Lumine being taught by Toma how to knit. Look at how determined she looks. I love it. Let's see. This one was nice. Look at how happy Noelle is, man. She's all blushy here. Lumine pulling her away. Lumine helping Noelle with her training. There's a really cute one with Noelle in the first one she had. Where is it? Here it is. This is so cute. I fucking love this. Whisper of the paper rose. The meaning of the rose only exists in our hearts. Look at that. It's so nice. Let's do one more. Let's try and go down this path. I have a feeling that this one will lead to two different paths.
Sayu, is it true? Have you completed the mission? I don't recall you ever taking any ambush missions before. How were you able to deal with the renowned traveler so swiftly?
Well, you see, I caught her off guard. Yeah, that's it. She didn't have time to react. All it took was one thump, then bam, and it was over.
Oh no. How could this be? I really didn't see this coming. Don't you usually just ignore your orders from the Shumatsuban? How was I supposed to know that you'd actually take this one and finish it so efficiently?
Well, I don't feel sleepy every day, you know? So don't underestimate me. My sensei did teach me some ambush techniques. I just never used them before, that's all.
I see. Fine. I'll report back then.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler, you can come out now!
Stop right there.
Huh? Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on here? So, you were lying to me the whole time? The Traveler is still alive?
Alive and in the flesh.
Shrine Maiden already confirmed that there was no such mission. So we decided to catch you red-handed in your own game, you sneaky sneak.
Wait, I can explain. It's not what you think. Yes, I was the one who forged the ambush mission, but I had good reason to.
Tell us the truth. No more lies.
Just hear me out. You see, last night, my little daughter suddenly disappeared from home. I was starting to get worried when a Kairagi appeared at my door and told me they'd taken her. They told me I'd only see my kid again if I did exactly as they said. Their terms were for me to forge orders from the Yashiro Commission and dispatch a ninja to ambush the Traveler.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would the Kairagi want to ambush the Traveler? And why the Shumatsuban?
I fight the Kairagi on a daily basis. It only makes sense that they would send seek revenge.
Oh, no wonder.
Maybe they know that they're not strong enough to take me out, so they wanted to hire an expert to do the job.
That seems about right. I was puzzled myself, but they didn't tell me anything, and I didn't dare to ask. I was scared out of my wits. I simply did whatever they told me to. Then it dawned on me that Sayu was the only ninja that never carried out such confrontational tasks, and that Kano Nana is her guardian. So I thought that if I assigned the task to Sayu, it wouldn't be a threat to you at all. Half the time, she never even completes her tasks. To my surprise, just as I was about to secretly contact the Tenryo Commission and save my kid, I found Sayu's bag in the mission crate indicating that the job was taken care of. It scared me half to death.
Man, imagine if, like, Sayu was actually, like, successful, ambushed me, and, like, took care of me. The whole, like, slew of things in this place would have gone so very different.
No wonder you looked so unhappy when I met with you.
Of course, given the Traveler's position in the Yashiro Commission, who would dare make any move against them? After hearing Sayu carried out the task, I really felt things were spinning out of control. To be honest, I was relieved to see that you were all right.
He seems to be telling the truth.
He did seem a bit relieved when I appeared. Now it makes sense.
Are the Kairagi still holding your child hostage?
Yes, that's right. Myself and the Tenryo Commission are both at a loss as to what to do now. If the Kairagi catch on to us, they might harm my child. No, we mustn't let that happen, no matter what.
Seems we need to come up with a plan of our own.
What do you suggest?
Think about it this way. If I did successfully ambush the Traveler, you would still have to report it to the Kairagi.
I see. I'll use the evidence to rescue my daughter.
But there's a chance the Kairagi won't go along with it.
No worries. We'll be hiding nearby, so we can act if we need to.
Seems you consider all the angles.
It's a serious situation. We should all be vigilant.
Then it's decided. I'll contact the Kairagi as well as the Tenryo Commission. My child's safety is in your hands. Please, don't let anything happen to her.
We're gonna go save a child, also, since apparently Sayu is with us. Zhangling, sorry. Gotta switch you out with a child. Where is she? There she is.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
We're rolling! We're rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling, 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 rolling.
Can't catch me!
Ninja sprint.
Ha! Yeah!
The fact that she's a claymore user is amazing.
It seems the Kairagi has arrived. Oh, and that must be Mr. Okawa's daughter. Even after they hear the news that the ambush has been completed, there's no telling whether they'd make good on their promise to Mr. Okawa.
I have my doubts.
They really have no honor, do they?
I'm sure they'll still want more.
I see. Alright, I'll stay wide awake and fully alert.
Yes, me too.
All right. You asked me to dispatch a ninja to get rid of the Traveler. Well, the deed is done. Here's some proof. Her hair and clothing.
Oh, is that so? Show me. Seems legit. How could I forget this gaudy hair color?
Gaudy? That's it, kill them now! Murder him!
Imagine a traveler from another land just coming here and attacking my people. That rascal should have known better.
Too bad she never had the chance to learn from her mistakes.
Well then, I've held up my end of the deal. Now you must hold up yours. Where's my child?
Dude, you could see her. What do you mean?
Oh? You really don't get it, do you?
What?
I only said that it was over for her unless you do as I say. I never said anything about returning the little brat to you.
Daddy?
Oh.
I think we've held up our terms. I even brought her here to prove it to you. This way, I'm sure you'll be willing as ever to continue working with us.
Huh? That's not what you said!
You dare speak in such a tone with me? Don't let me lose my temper. Who's to say that I won't do away with the both of you? I can do anything when I'm angry. Or perhaps you feel bolder now because you've already ratted on me to the shogunate.
Oh.
Huh? No, I wouldn't dare, But my child... Tell me, what must I do to get my child back?
Let me think about it. And while I'm thinking, you can use these invincible ninja of yours to take out a couple pesky members of the Tenryo Commission.
Huh? How could I do that? How could anyone from the Shumatsuban move against the Tenryo Commission?
That's not my problem to figure out. It's yours. Enough talking. Now get out of here!
Hey, you really think we just let you off the hook like that?
Huh? Who are you? Ninja? And you? Aren't you supposed to be?
I'm the Outlander, traveler of countless worlds.
Brothers, get them! Goa, this isn't over. You'll pay for this. You haven't seen the last of me.
Let's get down to business.
What's one more?
Illusion shattered. My blade.
Cheap tricks.
See no more. Boom. How's this?
Ow.
That won't work.
Hi, Oreo. Hi.
Finally.
Oh, you rubbing your face against my leg is giving me weird shivers. I don't really appreciate that.
Shine down. No touching.
Fall before me.
Ow.
Cheap tricks.
I did it.
Not another step, traveler. I'm warning you. You certainly live up to your reputation. There's no doubt about that. But remember, the little girl is still in my hands. Best not do anything too hasty. We wouldn't want anything to happen to her, would we now? Don't test me. I'll... Wait. Huh?
It's not afraid of your blade.
How did this happen? When did you...
You've heard how skilled the ninja of the Shumatsuban are, haven't you? Too easy. So easy that... I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy.
Huh? You little brat! You dare mock me? I'll pulverize you!
Stop right there! Is this the suspect behind the incident you reported?
Yes, that's right. Kotomi is already safe. Quick, you must apprehend him immediately.
The Kairagi tries to flee, but is captured.
I knew that you would come to rescue me.
Don't cry, my dear. Daddy's here. Everything's all right now. Come now, you should thank these two. Without them, we would have never been able to rescue you.
Thank you, Miss Traveler. You and Miss Ninja saved me.
Miss Ninja. Don't mention it. It's nothing for a ninja.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Such agility. And the way you handled that blade. I must say that I am quite impressed. As for Sayu, I had thought that you'd given up on your ninja training, but somehow you seem to be stronger than ever. If you don't mind, I'll be taking my child home now. Her mother has been worried sick. Thank you, all of you. I could never repay you.
I'm glad we could help.
Please take care. The road is still dangerous.
Thank you, Miss Traveler. And Miss Ninja.
Hey, please wait a second. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
What's up?
This isn't the first time the Kairagi have done something like this. With a little further investigation, I think we could track down the bigger fish.
You seem to have changed, Sayu. So hardworking now.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't care less at first. All that ambushing stuff was just getting in the way of my nat schedule. But after witnessing the crying kid and that big, nasty bad guy, I couldn't just ignore the situation like usual. At that moment, the situation felt a lot more personal. Like it was my own problem too. In the end, the little girl thanked us, and even called me Miss Ninja. No one has ever called me that before.
Who knows, Sayu? Maybe you really are a hard worker after all.
Don't count on it. This time was just an exception. Sleeping is still what I do best. In fact, once this is all over with, I'm going to find a nice, comfy spot where nobody can find me and take a long nap. Yes, a really long, comfy... I'm getting sleepy.
Let's all take a rest then, shall we?
No need. Let's head back first. If I fall asleep now, I'm worried that I might forget some of the things that happened today. So don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
It's... Aww. The best rest. The sleep after one's labors is always the sweetest. She's worked hard. You suppose you can watch over her for a while longer. That's really sweet. Go. Oh, it wasn't 3, it was just 2. So the other 4 must be up on this path. Interesting. Alright. But I think that'll be good to call for today's stream. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of today's episode. The Boom-Bastic Escapades for the Dodoco event seems fun. Not really, like, super much different compared to, like, the last version. But it's nice meeting Atoll and Phonia again. Well, I think it's the first time meeting Phonia, but it's nice seeing the... explosives addict Atoll. And then I really, really enjoyed the Tribal Chronicles of the People of the Springs as well as the Children of Echoes. Really, I like how it's like giving us these mini stories connected to each faction, each tribe of Natlan so far, and I like that it changed the like tribe's art, or like the art of the tribal homepage, like it did with the People of the Springs and adding Mualani in. That was very, very cool. I liked it a lot. And then, of course, we got the cute little hangout with Sayu. It's been so long since we've met, like, Sayu in-game, so it was nice talking to her again, as well as, like, getting those cute little vignettes of, like, Lumine just hearing Sayu talk about her problems, as well as, like, Lumine giving her a piggyback ride. Very cute stuff. Very fun, simple episode today. Not much, like, nothing too crazy happening. Oh yeah, and there was also the world quest about the Umbra Needle, which was not what I was expecting to stumble upon. Also, I love Amina. I love Chief Amina's I love that Amina is the chief of the People of the Springs. I don't know if I have any like lore about how she became the People of the Springs chief, but I like how she still like thought of all that and kind of like got the scammers cornered with her own plan in case like they outsmarted us, which worked out really well. And I also like Shevan's design. I think she's really cool looking, and it's nice that we're getting like more voiced NPCs in these Travel Chronicles, which I also really appreciate. But yeah, not much else to say about it past that. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, once again, please hit that like and subscribe button. Ring that bell. I really would appreciate it. If not, maybe the next episode will. So you should keep watching. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.